Alright, so we have just arrived here in Venice. Behind me is the Venice train station, and if I turn around this way, oh, there's Bruce. You can see some of the canals and the boats out in the canals that act like buses here. We are going that direction, not over the bridge there, but up there somewhere, and we'll go and find our hotel. So this is our apartment here in Venice. We're on the top floor. It's very cool, very nice. We have a nice terrace here, and you can see down there some of the canals. We have a canal straight down here below us. And look at this great picture up here. Up to the bridge. How awesome. Looking out over the roofs. Such a pretty place. Look, here's a boat coming down the canal. How cool. Going in down under the bridge. Walking through the tight little streets of Venice. It's just beautiful. Look at the big glass ball there, with all the little glass balls on the top, and all of the fishies and divers and other things in the tank. That's so cool. There. A turtle with a...
what's he in it? Jellyfish.
These people like the turtle with the jellyfish inside it. The turtle was hungry. Look at all these glass beads and necklaces and everything that this shop has. Gondolier we've seen here in Venice. Look at all the masks here, the Venetian masks. Some of these are so ornate. Look at the rhino mask. So very cool. Can't take him anywhere. I don't know if you can tell on the camera here or not, but have a look at the slope on this building. It's all tilted and leaning over. A couple of gondolas just here, waiting for service. It's 80 euro, so about $130 or so for a gondola trip during the day, and it's 100 euro at night. One of the canals here. Look at these old buildings. Look at this chocolate fountain that we just found here at this chocolate shop. actually be hard to see. Look at it. Dripping from that one onto this one. And then dripping down onto the next one. And dripping down and dripping down. Oh, look at all that chocolate. Yummo. We're just standing here at the foot of the famous Rialto Bridge. Look at it, what a beautiful bridge. We're not in a particularly good location for a photo or a video, so we're going to walk around and see if we can find somewhere better. Much more life over this side of the bridge. Boats and people and gondoliers and gondolas. And the city of Venice. There you go, from the side here, the Rialto Bridge. I'm sure there's somewhere that's got a better view. I just haven't found it yet, so I'll take what I can while I can. There you go, there's a much better view of the Rialto. The Rialto Bridge. Look. Couple of gondolas coming on through. One going, one coming. So walking up here over Rialto Bridge, up through the middle. And the lights are on, you can probably see. And have a look at this mask shop here. Wow, look at the elephant mask. It's spectacular. Oh, they're beautiful. Welcome to the famous St. Mark's Square. Beautiful square here in Venice. And down the end of it, St. Mark's Cathedral. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So pretty. We're here quite late. The lights are on in lots of places. A little bit of colour in the sky still, a little bit of pink up there. And yeah, so we're here quite late. The pigeons are all gone to bed, I think. The pigeons that St. Mark's is famous for. But yes, what a place. Look at that cathedral. The bells are tolling. The bell is up over here. Let's zoom in on it. Oh, he's finished. The man up there actually bangs it. The statue of the man bangs the drum or bangs the bell. It's cool. We have a foggy morning here in Venice. The temperature on the phone said it was 3 degrees. You can see the fog everywhere. So it's cool and darkish, and I think we turn left just here. We're on the wharf waiting for our ferry to cross the canal over to the island of Murano. You can see the fog. Well, you can't see much else. So we're on the boat, we're heading across the large canal now, and we're heading to the island of Murano. We're going to a glass blowing factory and a glass blowing tour. We're going to watch them blow the Venetian glass, and have a look around on Murano before we head back over to main town Venice. So welcome, yes, welcome to the island of Murano. Just off the coast of Venice a little bit. Only takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes on the train. On the water bus, you idiot. Takes 10 minutes on the water bus. And you end up on these little islands. It's kind of the industrial sort of center, I think, of Venice. We're here at Glass, also known as the OMG factory, or the original Murano glass factory, and we're going to do a glass blowing tour and then have a look in the gift soil and stuff. So this is the factory here, the workshop. They only work between 10 and 1 doing the glass manufacturing and stuff, so we're just waiting until it's time to go in. Guy here in the grey shirt is the maestro, or the master, and he's 75 years old and he's about to retire. He's been working making chandelier pieces. This is his job. He makes chandelier pieces all day, every day. Over here is the apprentice, and he stands around looking at stuff on his phone. This guy here is the one who'll take over the master's job, and he'll become the maestro. And the other one is also a master in training. So we've just finished our tour of the glass factory. It was nowhere near as good as we were hoping, but it was still interesting enough. We had a look at their showroom, Bruce picked up a clock, and we've walked outside and the fog seems to have lifted a lot here. Look at it, blue sky day, it's just beautiful. Oh, look, this guy's taking photos of this beautiful glass piece just over here. Very nice. Just walking back towards the main part of town, away from the glass factories. Here is the Murano Faro, or the Murano Lighthouse. And we've been told there's a good little cafe just up the road here, so we're going to go and get our coffee for the morning. You can see Venice over there. Beautiful blue sky day. Look at this carousel with all of the little horses and planes and cars and helicopters and things all made of glass. That is just spectacular. Starting to get towards our destination over here at St. Mark's. Mark's Cathedral, the bell tower, and the city of Venice just here. Look, here's your fruit and veggie market, the floating fruit and veggie market on the boat. That's pretty cool. Look at these weird masks. They're cool. Man, look at that. How beautiful is this? Sunshine, blue sky, water. The boats. Venice is a beautiful city. Just on our way to St. Mark's. Just come across this building, look at it. What a great building. It's very bright up the top there. There you go. Darken it down for you. Yeah, those arches. How pretty are they? Righto, so we've just entered St. Mark's Square here. There are a couple of people in costume. We'll see if we can get some photos. Work in progress at the moment by the look of it. We've just come into St. Mark's here. St. Mark's Basilica. It cost us €3 to get in. There's lots of works that are underway, but look at all the mosaic in here. It's monstrous and beautiful. So the basilica here is very, very old. These marble columns and that. I guess there's no... I now understand that they're doing restoration work. The cathedral, or the basilica here, was built in 836, or completed in 836, started in 824. So it's been around for a long time. To see, but all the mosaic tiled images right up the top and on the arches here. Spectacular. Looking up towards the main altar up there, you can see some of the mosaic. Gold tiles here, going up to the main dome directly above me. And then if I turn around this way, look at it, beautiful. Hard to see, but beautiful nonetheless. just up the back, right up the back of the cathedral here, looking towards the front. Basilica, not cathedral, basilica. There is a difference apparently. It's got something to do with where the bishop rules out of, or something like that. They only do that if it's a cathedral. If it's a basilica, it's more like a big local church or something. So we've just got ourselves on a gondola ride. There's Bruce sitting up here, getting out his camera. And the gondola is just on its way to wherever it's going to go. Out here is the Grand Canal. Bruce, you should be telling us all about this
The Grand Canal.
because we're looking at you. Yes, the Grand Canal.
Where's the other one there? Oh, there it is.
There's another gondola out here. And this is the busiest waterway in Venice, the Grand Canal. What a cracker of a sunset. House just back there in red, which is back over there, or behind our gondolia's head, is the house belonging to Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. See, that house that's over there, that one there, that's Mozart's house. Amazing. Just the history in this place is phenomenal. Here earlier. There's the fruit and veggie boat. But look at the flat water and the lights and everything. It's just beautiful. Venice, I've said it before, I'm probably going to say it again. It's a beautiful city. Just wandering around the streets of Venice here on our last night. In fact, it's our last night in Italy. Tomorrow we catch a train over from Venice here to an Italian town on the coast called Trieste, and then another one from Trieste up to Ljubljana. So tomorrow night we'll be in Slovenia.